Okay, today we're going to make some walnut surprises. We're going to start with egg whites. We've got 4 eggs I already prepared to put them in the bowl, separated that, and we're just going to make them very stiff. They have to be beaten very stiff. Okay, the egg whites are just about ready. They've done. They're very, very stiff, which we need for this biscuit. Now let's try to get everything. I'm not a person who likes to waste a lot of things in the kitchen. I like to use everything. So just put that. Now we put that in a bigger bowl. So, and now we're going to add 450 grams of sugar. Put that in. 350 grams of walnut meal. I already made meal out of it, so it's just a bit quicker to do, you know, so we don't have to muck around with that. And 250 grams of hazelnut. And this is just going to do that into a dough. So we just have to do a dough, a firm dough here. I use a spatula first, and then afterwards I just go in with my hands. I just have to get a spoon out here. So now I just go in with my hands and make that into a firm dough. And whenever you do that, it just gets a bit of a mess. Now, if the dough gets a bit too soft, or is it not hard enough, you might just have to put a little more nuts in it. Because it's not going to change that much in the recipe. So, comes together very nicely. Put it all in. So. Now this is basically the dough done. And we're going to wrap it in Glad wrap and put it in the fridge for about an hour or so to cool and get a bit more firm, and then we can roll out the dough afterwards. So I just get some Glad wrap, just wash my hands quickly. Take a bit of Glad wrap. If I would know how this thing works, would be good. So, put it in there, wrap it, and now we're going to put that in the fridge. Alright, the dough is ready now. It's been in the fridge for about an hour. It's nice and firm and it's basically ready to be rolled out and made into biscuits. Now let's have a look. Let's get this thing happening here. Cut this in half. Yeah, very nice. We rolled it out on sugar. We put sugar here. Take the dead, move this away so we've got a bit of space. Get the rolling pin. Just basically push it into. Now roll it. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's perfect. Just make sure it doesn't stick. So, and that's it. So it's about a centimeter thick. If it's a bit less, it doesn't really matter. Now we're just gonna, well, that's the way I do it anyway. Just make it quick, you know, just cut the edges. And then just cut strips like that, so that the size of the biscuits you want. And then you've got a bit left over here. And then cut it here. Just make it nice. So do here. That's a good size. I like it like that. And we keep that on here because it's, you know, it's not that important if it's got a perfect shape. So, and then we just put it on a tray with oven-proof baking paper. Put it on here. I'll leave that one. We do it on there. There. And here. So. And now we've got this tray, and this has to be left now to dry overnight. Or in a warm climate like where we are in Australia, just leave it out for 5 hours or so, because it just dries. But it's better if you actually leave it overnight and then next day you just put it in the oven for 10 minutes. And that's it. Alright, so here we are again. They've been dried overnight, they're ready to be put in the oven. And I'm going to put them in the oven now at 180 degrees in the middle of the oven for approximately 10 minutes. But that depends really on your oven, and I'll show you then how you can check if they're ready or not. Alright, let's have a look. I think they're almost ready. Let's have a look underneath. Yep, they're fine. Let's get them out. So you can see them when they get a bit of colour at the top. That's basically when they're okay. Then we leave them there, and we just put them on one of those, whatever it's called, to let it cool down. And when they cool down, we can put the glaze on, and they're gonna look fantastic, and they taste even better. They are easy and quick biscuits, and they're just really nice and tasty with a nice walnut flavour. So now we just let them cool before we put the glaze on. Alright, the biscuits are all nice and cool now, so we're just going to put a bit of glazing on there. And what I do is actually, I just have some icing sugar, put that in a bowl. We just have to try to get the right consistency. And then I've put a bit of lemon juice with it. You could have a bit of lemon juice and a bit of kirsch, but I just find it more refreshing with lemon juice. Have a nice consistency happening here. So, which this, I find that a bit too thin now, so I just have to put a little bit more icing sugar in there. So. And whenever I do it, I just never made enough for all the biscuits, so I always have to do a second lot. I always have few, it's just not enough. So, that's better now. Yeah, I prefer that. Now all we do is, we're going to brush them onto the biscuit. No, it doesn't have to be a masterpiece or whatever. Just put it onto the biscuit and then put half a walnut on it. And just let it dry and then the walnut sticks to it. So, and if you want to do it very quickly, we just do a few at a time. And then you put the walnut as decoration on top, and they look quite fantastic, and they taste lovely as well. So just do them. And that doesn't take very long at all. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just, I mean, they're rustic looking biscuits anyway, and they're rustic looking flavors, and it's really about the taste. So, put some more nuts on here. Okay, yeah. I just do the lot very quickly, so it shouldn't take long. Use all my icing. It looks like I haven't got enough anyway. Okay. Okay. Here. Yeah. So, and that's it. That's your walnut surprise. This is the finished product, walnut surprise. Thank you for watching Rolf's Biscuit Recipes. And I just tried on it.